you can go ahead of
All
me
right.
though.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what those consequences are? Yeah, have you ever looked at the charge, criminal possession, disability, and class liquor?
Hmm. Who did Ren get her license from?
Yep.
And it's like 400 months in jail or
Yeah.
something.
I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, it's serious.
They seriously need to wake up. I will try.
It would then disqualify you from ever having like another class 2 firearm license, right? Like,
I mean, I
it
feel
wouldn't
like
look
I
good.
would
Like
probably fire.
I know you have to like
It's like
when you're registering it. I think you have to like 311 that you have it
Cycle to PD.
on your person. Oh, my stream just restarted. God damn it.
Every time one of them's found, like,
Hold on.
Decide you bump into it. You bump into Siobhan. She's having a bad day. She doesn't like you. And she's like, okay, I'm taking your class 2 firearms license. And we're like, okay, that means a raid automatically, right? Just accept.
Love that.
Is giving us probable cause to raid you at any point, right?
Yeah.
So then we go through your shit and we go looking, and you've got, say, 5 jammed up guns, right? Even if that doesn't constitute stockpiling, right? Each of those guns is the $45,000 fine and the months attached, right? It's gonna add up very, very fucking quickly, and before you know, you're gonna be in so much fucking debt, it's miserable.
no, I understand that, and it's just why I take the 2 minutes to go and turn it in and register a new one. It's not that hard.
And do it that way, right? Like, you turn in your old one before you go get a new one. I mean, you're slightly different because you have a name, right?
But I wouldn't do it myself, of course.
No,
I
you
would
should.
have somebody else.
You should.
Because that's a basic
And as I tell all civilians, all judges, or anybody who decides the way I do is I would 311 in when you go to ammunition and be like, hey, look, I am now transporting a new class 2 to a judge to get licensed, right? Like, in that way, it covers you because you can say, look, I've done everything in my power. And if I just get pulled over in that, 500 yards to the local police station or whatever from the ammunition, you've at least got a reason, right? You're not going to get for no reason.
No, I'll definitely do that. I mean, honestly, given the fact that I'm a police officer, I might just always register with a gun, just so that way or with a judge, so that way there's no, questioning about it,
Yeah. So, PD can remove your civilian class 2 license if you're involved in, like, a violent felony, right? However, a judge can remove it for any reason whatsoever.
More people on
So, yeah, no.
Where the fuck did everyone go?
Yeah, Miss Bob got kidnapped. Also, why are you wearing the chief shirt?
I think before I was even
Oh, Riv's missing.
I did inquire,
Okay.
and I was denied.
Yeah, so I put it on as a joke and haven't got around to taking it off.
Gotcha.
But I might just keep it on as a joke. Even though we're not doing the hey, we're shift on chief thing again.
Yeah, we already
Just funny.
did that bit, Abe.
But why not do it? Listen, if we've done it once, let's do it again.
Then it's overkill.
Oh, funny.
It's overkill.
Actually, no, it's different because this time I'm doing it for shift 1, which is the better shift.
Fair.
Continuance?
Hold on. Don't ask me any questions. Just let me finish this one statement.
We're not blind or deaf to the people who are just incessant about getting one.
I'm getting my class 2 license to carry around off duty when I'm by myself.
What's it, Rovias?
Oh, not just the Rovias. The Terror's back in town.
Oh god.
Okay, so the other thing
I don't even carry my class 2 around.
you live with anyone, you officers.
Oh, I'm only gonna have it on me if I'm going somewhere alone.
Officers and a compass. Well, compass doesn't technically have keys, so he's.
Then Rovia can catch a mouthful of bullets if he tries to attack me again.
But again, he doesn't have keys.
Yeah.
But I live with Crisscross and Kite
I'm the neighbor.
Because the thing is, obviously, if we go kicking through and rifling through all of your shit and their shit's mixed in with it, like, we end up going through all their shit too, right? We will stretch, we will go looking, we will daisy chain that shit to go hunting because we have to. We cannot be seen to be just, providing people with that kind of access.
if you wanted to go so far.
Absolutely. All right, now Murphy, bro, it is at 30 minutes. 30 minutes time right now.
I heard
TLDR,
continue.
did you
She told me
did you
over
hear
there.
what happened? Did you hear what happened? The
No,
defendant has been
yeah,
kidnapped.
she told me over there there's a continuance. So
Yeah,
I got
first,
dragged out of
hold
bed
on,
for this.
hold on. Calm down. Relax.
I'm gonna kill Kennedy.
calm down. That's
Blame your client.
No, I blame Kennedy. This is
if he's-
her thing. I'm
if
not.
he's-
What, you're
Tessa,
blaming the
I love
victim,
you. I don't wanna
Tessa?
do this.
Oh.
Bob is not a
Look,
victim.
everybody loves Tessa.
This
It's
is
really
nice.
hard to defend people who have been accused of hurting her. It is very
Got
difficult.
I was in a
kidnapped. You
cozy
can't,
bed a
you
minute
can't
ago.
blame
I
someone
better
who got
get paid for
kidnapped.
this,
They're
that's all
clearly
I'm
the
saying.
victim.
I'm here.
He is not a victim.
Yes,
I
you'll
was
get
not
paid for this
given
and for the
any kind
deposition
of
that
notice.
you
I call that
defended.
karma.
All right, thank you so much.
My
Whoa,
attorney
that's
who
a
took
strong
this
word.
case was not going to be here.
Hey, look at the fucking
There will
docket.
be a state announcement if he is apprehended, and we will
Oh,
continue.
God.
But if
Alright.
not,
And look at the
it's
things he was fucking
continuous.
accused
So we're
of.
just waiting
I call it
pretty
karma.
much for another 24 minutes, and after that point, it's
Stabbing,
it'll
shooting, and
officially
forced. Oh,
be
God.
back in discussion.
Yeah.
It's so super fun.
I didn't
So
know
you're
it was
here
that
in case
bad.
he's returned.
Ayub!
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. This is my life. It is a shit show. Welcome to
No
it.
one told me what actually happened. I thought it was just a
Shit
little
show
bit of
fucking garbage,
malpractice.
where-
There's
No!
like 4 situations into one here.
These are 3 separate incidents, all in one case.
I thought it was just one little malpractice.
Ayub!
He's
No one
already
tells me
asleep. He's such an
anything.
old man. He can just sleep anywhere.
Did you
That's
not?
an old man talent, you know, being able to sleep in like a recliner.
Is he narcoleptic?
I don't think so. I think that he is just old.
He is asleep, not dead,
Yeah,
right?
he's asleep.
Then drag it
yeah,
back
he's
here and I'll get
asleep.
a license
Yeah,
for you,
no.
or you can
So,
just get
he was
it
complaining about
licensed
having
with,
just
you know,
been ripped
one
out
of
of
the
a warm
officers
cozy
present with
bed,
you.
so he just literally
I'll
just
tell you.
passed out on the floor.
I
and
know
he was
that
fine.
it does be a judge.
Ayub! Ayub thought this was just a
What the
case of
fuck?
malpractice.
Alright, continuance.
What?
No one told Ayub how serious the charges were.
Grayson, you want to
still
just go
keep
with
trying to
us to
find
the
him?
ammunition? We have the wastelander.
We do got waste one.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I didn't think to look at
Fucking
the
hate
docket.
serial killers.
Alleged.
I need to get a new class too, but I have it very set up.
No,
perfectly.
no. You know what? You know why he's
If you look
guilty
at
of
my
being a
FBW
serial killer? 'Cause he's
profile,
not fucking here. That's why.
It is a very beautiful setup. I think you would appreciate it.
God damn it.
That's how you know they're a serial killer when they never go to their goddamn court case.
Wait. No, all of my. Okay, first of all, Murphy Brown, that's wrong. Stop it. How dare you? I can tell you right now, every single serial killer I ever defended were all very eager to come into their court cases.
Your
I
Honor,
dragged
are
my
you
ass out of
defending
bed.
serial
I
killers
drove
right
down
now?
here on the
I'm
fucking
not
highway
right now, but I
in
did
traffic,
in the past
and I sat down
as
in
an
this chair. I'm
attorney.
getting paid for this shit.
And I'm just saying
Okay.
they generally showed up to their court cases. They didn't run away from them. Most of the time because they were held into trial, they didn't really have a choice. They were cuffed to the table.
You don't have to defend their honor.
Basically,
I'm just
what he's
saying they were
saying.
cuffed to the table and couldn't leave, so they would show up. But Murphy was saying they would never show up, and I'm saying that they did because they didn't have a choice.
Let's go get food too.
No,
I need to get
because they always stay
no, I
at
already.
large forever,
I just
or
posted
they
that in
fucking
a
die
while
before their court case.
Well, this is a
Well,
fun
okay, all right.
case.
Listen, I agree with you.
The
attorneys
real
are-
victims here are you know, the people that died,
flight lead.
obviously, but also the people who
Yeah.
have to do
Just
all
fight-
the
Can you confirm this man got his?
The
Oh,
people who have
absolutely.
Flight
He's been on
certificate.
lots of
Murphy
flight
Brown,
calls and flight
that's
records
true.
and everything.
Show me some
That's
ID,
true.
sir.
and the people like me who
Serial
get
killers do create
held
a
up
fuck ton of
unawares.
paperwork.
There you go.
held
God
up
damn, that's
unawares
true.
by unreliable associates who don't tell me they're not coming to their court case.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
hold on, Murphy,
God.
are you saying you're the real victim here?
Oh.
Are you saying, you know, the confluence of events that we are here for, you are the real victim?
No, there's different layers and levels and divisions of victimhood here. In my own separate situation, yes, I am the victim because it's Saturday. I was chilling. I got woken up with this. I was not told ahead of time by the person who should have told me ahead of time, and now I'm here for no reason. So in
Okay, Mr.
that
Lee,
set
I'm
of
giving you your
circumstances,
license.
yeah, I am the
It will
victim.
cost you 5K.
In the
Okay.
greater context of this case, no.
There is a
Of
note on your
course
profile
not.
that
Having
is
a new
been
trial?
endorsed by EMS.
All right. Thank you very much. I appreciate
As
you.
a victim of this court case, Your Honor, I will allow it.
Okay.
Thank
You've
you.
been billed.
Was that-
You're good. It's all set
You
up.
allow
Thank
it?
you.
Take
Alright,
five.
well, if
I'll
Tessa
allow it.
allows it, then
Yes,
that's...
he's officially
I got no
victim of this
qualms.
case.
Got no quarrels
Braun,
with it.
straight up, you're entered on the docket. Once it gets closed out, you'll get paid for your work.
All right, thank you.
No problem.
Tessa
Wait, once
looks
it
so
gets
tiny in the
closed
chat.
out, what if he never gets seen again?
That's the way this works. Once it is closed, you get paid.
Ugh.
That's the way the legislation's written, dude. You know it is.
I know it is, but it doesn't account for shit
Now's your
that's not my
chance.
problem that I got on short notice an hour late for it.
Now's your chance.
And,
if
you
you
know,
don't
I
do it.
already talked to Luna, and she said I'm not gonna be
And
able
then
to
you
carry it
don't
on
have to
duty,
show it
you know, because it doesn't make sense for us to have a PD.
Well,
Can't
you
have
know.
class
Wait, if he
twos.
dies,
If he
does
dies,
Murphy
the
still
gate
get
will
paid?
get closed, and then you get paid.
Yeah, but
that's on
You
y'all.
carried
Just
off
make
duty.
sure, you know,
Yeah.
make sure you got the full clip in there, you know? I don't know.
BD's not the one who took it.
I know.
What?
It's not PD that has him.
No, I'm saying when you find him.
Ah, I see.
When you find the victim of a kidnapping, empty the full clip. Good advice, Braun. Good advice.
No, he's not the victim of a kidnapping. He's a serial killer who was conveniently kidnapped.
Who also probably
It was
Wait.
very
Wait.
convenient,
Has
Siobhan, you
somebody
have to
accused
admit.
this man as his lawyer yet? Because I'm not sure he should be offering a defense for him.
He was really good at
Hey,
the
I never said I was his
depositions.
lawyer. I was just dragged here for a deposition, and now I'm.
I
committed to the
never
whole
said
thing,
I
guess.
was his lawyer. Pay me for being his lawyer. Okay, Braun.
What are you getting paid for again, Braun? What is that for?
for
Payment
for being begged to come here against my will on a Saturday afternoon because you know, Kennedy does not communicate.
Oh, so what we have here is a failure to communicate.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck movie is that from? I quote it all the time. Does somebody know? Does anybody fucking know? What is the movie
What
it's
one?
from? What
I
we
mean
have
that's.
here
Something
is
military.
failure to communicate.
I mean, people say that all the time, but I
But
know.
it's
I
from
know.
a particular
It is in a
movie, like
movie.
Airplane or something, shit like that. You know what I'm talking about?
There we
It's some
go.
fucking 70s
Did you go get a bucket tea?
Yeah.
80s
Like
movie.
what we have here is a failure
Yeah.
to communicate,
Yes,
something
what
like that.
fucking movie is it from, lad? Speak it up.
It's
What is
from
it?
Cool Hand
Cool
Luke.
Hand Luke.
Cool
It's
Hand
from what?
Luke?
You want one?
Cool
That's what
Hand
it
Luke.
is.
Yeah.
I have no recollection of this film, but I
Oh no,
know
I
it.
have, but I
it's
just
an
don't
old
feel like
Paul
drinking it.
Newman
I drank
movie
so
that
much
you
tea last
probably
night.
Paul
mixed together with a
Newman!
bunch of different
Okay.
Paul Newman movies because they're all kind
You're
of similar.
right. I did. I do this. I'm embarrassed to say this. I do the same thing with John Wayne. Oh God.
I'm never a big John Wayne guy. I've only seen Man Who Killed Liberty Valance like.
Oh,
100
and
times, so
Clint
that's about
Eastwood.
it.
I mix all Clint Eastwood films together, like the good, the bad, and the ugly, and all of his other movies might as well be the same movies.
Yeah, No Country for Old
I
Men
can-
just falls into that easy, right?
I can
I'm not a
divide.
fan of No Country for Old Men.
That's a great movie. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well,
but,
Million Dollar Baby, just like all those westerns, right? Same thing. I'm just thinking
Dollar
that.
Baby.
$1 Million Baby is just a movie that Clint Eastwood directed.
Like you're just bringing up a bunch of films that I've only seen the last 10 minutes of. I worked at a movie theater, so I only saw the last 10 minutes of those films during closing because I never watched movies when I worked there because you don't want to go where you work when you're not working. Nobody does.
No, nobody does.
So I've only seen the last 10 minutes. So you're telling me No Country for Old Men is actually worth watching? There's a bunch of shit that actually sets up the last 10 minutes that makes it worth it.
Yeah, no, I mean it's a
not bad.
fantastic. No, it's one of the better movies of the past like 15, 20 years.
And also, to be entirely honest, despite Eastwood being absolutely batshit crazy, he's not a bad director.
He's not. He
Alright,
he knows a thing or two about film, despite the fact that that fucking the speech to the empty chair was absolutely nuts.
I'll put it this way about No Country for Old Men. It beat There Will Be Blood for like Best Picture.
That's right. That's another
Will
movie.
Be
There Will Be
Blood.
Blood. I saw
There
the
Will
last
Be
10 minutes
Blood
of that
is-
too.
There Will Be
that-
Blood
that was-
is
I found that one
objectively a
rough.
better movie
found
than
that one
No
rough.
Country for Old Men, but No Country for Old Men did beat it.
I feel like that was
Meaningless
carried
awards.
by performances more than the actual movie itself.
What was?
There Will Be Blood.
Oh no, that's amazing script. Like
Yeah, that
just
was
a
another 2007 film.
I'm so happy.
fascinating story about, you know, which is worse, aggressive entrepreneurship
Oh,
or
I'm putting myself in
or
this.
organized religion.
Or both.
God
Who
forbid it
is
becomes
the villain?
both.
Who is the villain here?
Is
Wait,
there
really? That's
any
what it's
actual
about?
difference?
Oh fuck! I have to watch that now too.
What's the bait?
Well,
Very good.
It's one of my favorite movies.
Wow, I really need to watch a load of films from 2007 apparently that I've never seen.
Nah, really only just like 2 or 3 of them.
I finally saw I Am Legend though, so that counts. It was not that great.
No, that was a fine movie. Just the
That's a
CGI
sad
was
movie.
terrible.
It was sad, especially with the dog. Oh,
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
lot to get through just to get to the point where it's like, oh, so the point of this movie is his dog dies? Well, I would like to take the last hour of my life back. Thank you.
Okay, so every movie where the dog dies, including all the other, I just feel like afterwards I'm.
Oh God, not all.
It didn't need to be made. I'm like, why? Why would you do this to me?
I Am
and then
Legend.
at the same time, when my dog finally did pass away, I was sort of ready for it. It was my dog Skip, right? My dog
I Am-
Skip. When they beat Skip with the shovel, those bad guys. Oh God, my heart breaks every fucking time.
I look at I Am Legend as like a shitty remake of Castaway, basically. It's like the same exact premise, except it's worse.
No,
and it's not
okay,
as
no.
good. And the
Wilson!
dog dies instead of a beach ball. You know.
I'm gonna be honest though, Tom Hanks, when he loses Wilson, oh my God, I'm like, there goes the last shred of his sanity. Like, you felt for him, you were sad, and you were sad for him because you were worried for what it meant for him. I'll just put it that way. When
No,
the dog dies in I Am
that was a
Legend,
great
I don't
movie.
care about the dog. I am sad for the dog. This
Yeah,
is
Will
different,
Smith
like, empathy
is just
thing
not
that
a very
goes on there.
sympathetic character.
Something about the Fresh Prince just made him kind of cocky, and it's just there.
A lot of people love him, you know, but I've never found him sympathetic in anything he's been in except for Independence Day. And that's just because, like, it's him again, like, trying to save the entire world, you
And
know?
that's super patriotic, so you might as well.
I only recently watched those ones.
Really?
Yeah, it was good.
What were your
I found
thoughts? How did the
Independence
CGI
Day
hold up
2
to
to be
you
enjoyable
over time since you saw
because
them
of Judd
recently?
Hirsch.
I liked them.
Judd
Mind
Hirsch
odds.
made Independence Day 2 worthwhile.
There is something glorious about that big teal beam of light. It's so good.
And that like pulse that goes through it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just dope, right? It's a really cool effect.
It would be really cool if like the Death Star did that, like from the beginning, you know, like if it you know, if it had like a better effect from the beginning, because that would have been a cool way to just emphasize the power of the Death Star.
How did you get your team?
Also, the speech, right? The
I started
speech at the
drinking
end
it
of the first
outside.
ID4, the first Independence Day, is
Yeah.
kind of iconic.
Brilliant.
It's kind of great.
Yeah, Bill
Mhm.
Pullman
Think of that.
as a fictional character is,
You
know,
want some? You
I'd
need
vote
some?
for him for president. Might as well.
I have tea. I'm just gonna sit down.
And then in the second movie, he's like all like, you know, he's like a crazy prepper guy because he's like certain they're coming back, but everybody thinks he's crazy, even though that shit like happened like 15 years ago.
Every now and again, Hollywood just gets it right with big tentpole action movies, and Independence Day was one of them. I went multiple times to the cinema to see that one, like with Jurassic
Oh, the
Park.
original one.
Yeah, the original one.
Yeah, the 90s was like, you know, right at the advent of like CGI, like in the 90s. Like that was kind of the
Well, they did-
prime for
they did
action
good with
movies.
CGI and
'cause they
also
looked
practical
good.
effects.
They looked
Mhm.
good,
I
and
liked
they
the
were
mix.
pretty decent concepts that hadn't been done yet because of the limitations. So like we got
Yeah.
to see a lot of things for the first time, and done like pretty well.
Okay, but there are some things that don't need to be like, you know, redone with better CGI. I'm looking at George Lucas. I'm thinking of George Lucas.
Well, now everything is just like, oh yeah, like copy paste all these monsters. We need more and more shit on the screen. We got an IMAX screen to fill here, folks. We gotta get all the
Oh
tauntauns.
God, when they film it,
all the-
particularly for the 3D
all the
gimmicks, I
Rancors.
fucking hate
You
it.
don't want to have like CGI rocks in front of R2D2 and random dinosaurs walking across the screen for no
No.
reason.
But what I will say is,
Fuck a
there are
two-shot. We
moments-
need 100 people and entities on this screen at all times.
So
Fucking don't need to have a messy thing for my eye to be drawn to. You know, okay, unless you're filling it with an Easter egg in the background. Fuck you.
I normally go to like the local IMAX 3D, right? So like I like that. But like it's very rare it blows me away. Like I think the last time I actively was like drawn in by the 3D effect was probably the Avatar, the first one. You know, when the
Fucking
trees
everyone's
burning and the
Avatar,
embers
yeah.
are falling and
I
it's just
wasn't
like
really impressed.
I always thought that looked like shit. The only
Thought
thing that has
Avatar was
visually
an
impressed
overrated
me,
film.
the only thing that has visually impressed me that I can think of from memory right now, like in this century, is the CGI and effects in the Lord of the Rings $1 billion show that they made. I can't
That
speak
is
for the show. I haven't
beautiful. That
finished
is
watching
beautiful.
it, but the first
Yeah.
few episodes of that is visually like extremely above par.
Mhm.
Which show?
The Lord of the Rings one.
Rings of
The
Power.
Rings of Power, yes.
Oh, I like the Rings of Power. It's good.
It's beautiful. It's so
Just
pretty.
purely visually, isn't it? Like pretty much like
as
you
good
know,
as it gets. Yeah,
that's-
you can
it's pretty
it
much the
looks
sets the
like they
standard.
spent money. It looks like they spent money, right?
Yeah.
Interstellar has some
You know
really
the
cool
CGI.
effects.
Oh, I'm sorry. The CGI in His Dark Materials is really good.
It
And
is. No, the
Aminos?
bars looked really good. Yeah.
Mhm.
No, they did.
I
I
like
think
when
the
they
bars looked great.
I like when they
And the
mix
demons.
CGI and practical effects in a practical way. So like if you need like your monster to be doing a bunch of like a bunch of acrobatic shit then from like a medium shot, then like sure, yeah, like do what you got to do to make it easy for yourself. But in like a tight 2 shot, that monster should be a practical effect.
Yeah, and spend the money on it, right? Like if you look at the first Jurassic Park, yes, the CGI looks a little rough, but when they're like that Triceratops is on the ground breathing, it just looks so good still.
Oh yeah, and the T-Rex is like roaring over the
Mhm.
car. That's not
Right.
CGI.
Yeah.
That's an animatronic.
Hell
You know
yeah.
the movie True Lies, right? It's Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jamie Lee Curtis, I think.
Yes.
Right? You know when they blow up the bridge in that movie?
Yeah.
I'm just content
So
sitting
that's
here
the-
listening
that
to
was
this
the Florida
conversation.
Keys bridge, the bridge to
Not
the Florida
gonna lie,
Keys.
'cause I have
They were
sent
not
some-
supposed
some,
to blow that bridge up. They actually blew
messages
that up.
and
That is
stuff
not
right now.
CGI. They weren't
That sounds like
supposed to blow it
domestic
up.
terrorism.
It became a whole thing. This state had to spend like fucking like $5 billion or some shit to fucking build out a new bridge. They don't have the permit for that anyway. Yeah, but that was real effects, and they fucking captured it on film for the movie, and it certainly makes a difference, doesn't it? That's all I'm saying.
That must be why the VHS tapes for that movie were so expensive when it first came
They
out.
had to pay for the
They
bridge.
had to pay for the fucking damage to the bridge.
No, like all I remember about that, and I was like young, so I don't remember the whole details, but I remember my mom complaining because I really wanted that movie, that the fucking VHS tape was like hard to find and super expensive. I don't
They're, like,
remember that
fucking,
movie
like,
being
30
like
bucks back
a
in the day.
marvel of cinema that like it would cost like $100 for a VHS tape. but-
Jesus, I remember that stuff. Yeah.
Not before he was a governor, absolutely not.
There was an issue sometimes with VHS where what they would do is if they didn't have the license to actually distribute it wide, and there was only like rental distribution, you'd have to buy the rental license too. So some VHSs you could only purchase for like Murph said, like $100 because it came with a rental license attached.
Yeah.
But,
yeah, it
but
was
what
a
the
shit
smart
show.
person did is that you just went and rented it from that rental store and you never return it.
Or you taped it from
Multiple VHSs in series, so you could pirate it. Dirty,
Yeah,
filthy
piracy
pirate.
was a lot simpler and more private back then.
It was so simple. God. Yeah,
I
you just
remember-
take...
Bridges. Have
Remember,
you guys
remember
seen
illegal
Cloverfield?
cable boxes?
Yes.
Oh,
I have seen
Cloverfield?
Cloverfield,
Oh
yeah.
my god, yeah.
I
yeah, yeah,
actually hated it for
was not a
the
fan.
stupidity of people in the video.
Did you like 10
And
Cloverfield Lane?
Right.
I did. I like that one a lot.
That one's
lot
really
more.
good. John Goodman was really
Goodman's
scary
amazing
in
in
it.
that. He's so good in that. Yeah.
He elevates
No.
material though.
No? Okay.
In some ways, yes, but not necessarily. It's not like a sequel or anything.
Gotcha.
But the original movie, they made every stupid decision possible, and I couldn't stand it.
Did it
The-
strike
I
the-
don't like
you-
movies like that.
That one to me struck me as like cinema bait. They wanted people screaming at the screen, right?
And I was, gosh darn it, because they went outside, first of all, down into the street. Some of them went up to the roof of the building after explosions started happening. And then they went outside into the street, and first thing they do is head to a bridge.
Yep.
Why,
They're pretty
though?
fucking moronic, yeah.
Why? And then they go.
Well, they're supposed
and
to
they,
be in New
they
York,
meet
aren't
up with
they?
the
So they're trying to
military.
get on the bridge to get out of the city. 'Cause you have to get on the bridges to get out. Because of Manhattan is in that little island. You can only leave it from like 2 bridges. Am I right? I think so.
Such a
I think I've
fascinating
seen a map of
conversation.
this.
There's more than 2 bridges, but yeah.
Okay, whatever. There's a
Yeah.
bunch of bridges, right? But it's hard to get out.
And then they meet up with the military and they have a safe way out. And then they leave.
Because
They
they're
leave.
friends. kill a friend or something,
then-
right? That's the stupid
yeah,
shit. They're like, it's like
and
watching
then-
it's any horror movie.
And then they'll go into a tunnel, a gosh darn, like rail tunnel. And then they climb a dilapidated building to the very top floor.
I watched
Every decision was bad.
I just watched
Hey, that's fair.
Bodies. I don't know if anyone's seen that yet. It's on Prime, right? And it's like, you know, this horror thing, right? You know, yeah, a bunch of teens in a house, they're having a party, and then there's a murderer amongst them, right? You get basic concept. And it is very much like that. Every decision made is the worst decision possible, and it makes you want to A, punch them all, and B, walk away.
I
It's
felt like I was playing a
infuriating.
Tomb Raider game.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh god.
You know,
All
where
right,
she
that's
like
fair.
goes the worst possible way
Yep,
in
yep.
every situation, and it goes horribly wrong.
Yep, 100%. Okay, to be fair though, like, how many times are there interesting or compelling stories to watch on a screen where somebody makes all of the right choices all of the time?
I feel like I would watch that movie just out of curiosity.
Yeah, there's a lot of those.
Right, you're
there's a
like,
lot
what
of
is
those
that?
movies, actually.
What the fuck? Alright, tell me. Give me an example.
Well, I mean, there's so many movies where like people actually make good decisions.
The entire time and it's still compelling?
Yeah, because sometimes bad things happen to good people.
That's true. That's like Final Destination. Doesn't matter what they do. Death's coming for them.
I can never drive behind a log truck ever again.
Me neither.
Every time somebody says Final Destination, that's the scene I remember, right?
Because it was the fucking commercial. Because the commercial was the fucking log truck fucking thing happening, and that was that. And that was
other
it for the
one-
trailer.
Look, I can
The
handle
secondary
everything
one.
else. I can ride roller coasters. I can fly in
I
planes,
can't go in a
drive
tanning
behind
bed.
log
I
trucks.
cannot. I mean, just
Can you
not even because of the
walk
fair Irish
beneath a
skin.
massive
Well,
glass
yeah, you
plate
shouldn't go into
pane
one
that's
anyway.
like hanging by a crane?
not, no.
Because that one's the one that gets me now.
I've never had to.
All right, what about the Die Hard movies? John McClane makes the right decision every time.
Oh my god, fucking Die Hard. That's what you fucking came up with? Of all the fucking
Well, no, I mean,
movies, he comes
well,
up
you
with
gotta go
Die
with the
Hard?
action. You gotta go with the action movies if you gotta look for an example of that. 'cause
And you go
can't-
back
you
to
can't wade through the
Independence
plots
Day.
of movies you're not currently watching to find like people making the right decisions.
I
It's gotta
can
be an action
easily
movie.
name
Just talking
something
movies,
better, and I
we're
was
holding
waiting
call
for
talking
anyone in this
movies.
room to say it. Is
was
obviously
gonna say-
Aragorn in the Lord of the Rings. Holy fuck.
Aragorn doesn't make the right decision.
He makes
all
the
the
right
time.
choice every single time. Tell
he
me what's
doesn't.
it, what was his bad choice then?
His bad choice. Well,
Yeah, tell me
I
his
mean,
bad choice. I mean, the only one I
in the
can
m-
see is that he led Eowyn on. Personally, I think he led her on a bit.
Yeah,
Now,
that
that being
was-
said, he was
that
all
was
sad
one.
boy feels because of Arwen, so I get it. I mean, he thought she was gone. He's got to move on, doesn't he? So I can sort of get it. But
He
that
decided
was
to
one.
kick that helmet and broke his toe.
I
That
have
wasn't
no
a very
idea
good
what they're talking
decision.
about.
Yeah, that wasn't a good decision either.
I've never seen.
you really brought that up.
Any of these
All right,
movies?
Mr. Lauder prequel meme subredditor.
Wait, that was
Yeah,
the
I go there
actor,
too.
not the character. That doesn't count.
Oh yeah, Viggo Mortensen actually broke his toe when he kicked
Yeah.
that fucking thing. Yeah, that was the actor, not the character, and they just kept that on the fucking thing because it was fucking realistic,
Hey,
authentic acting.
maybe the character broke his toe too.
He, do you see how much he was running after that? For the next 3 fucking movies, alright?
Oh,
For that
I know,
movie,
I
the
know.
next
Well,
2
that's just
movies
'cause he's
on
a
a
new
broken
I know
minority.
toe.
exactly
How
what
is
bad
that a
decision he
badass?
made. I know exactly what
Oh,
bad
here
decision
we go,
he made.
there we go. What is it?
Yeah. Okay, he dismissed those fucking vengeful spirits and got a bunch of people killed for no reason when the battle wasn't like completely over.
Oh, Jesus.
No, that was the right decision.
No, they
That was
fulfilled
not the
their
right
role.
decision. They were
He
gonna go.
fulfilled the-
They were gonna
fulfilled
go to
their
the
role.
gates. They're gonna go to the Black Gate in like 5 minutes.
Okay, but if he hadn't done it, then they would have been pissed at him, and you don't want those guys pissed at you.
They
The
would have
fuck are
just
they
slaughtered
gonna
him
do?
and the rest of his people.
No, they're bound by a fucking curse.
So if he didn't say that, okay, I hold your oath
Are
fulfilled.
they talking about Lord of the
you're
Rings?
saying that they would have
'Cause
kept slaughtering, 'cause
I
it looked like they stopped.
have
to
never
wait
read
for
the
him
books or
to,
seen
like,
the
give them
movies.
the go ahead.
They're
to leave.
literally no clip ghosts. So you say, okay, that's good. Well, let's go to the Black Gate now and clean this shit up. We're just gonna stay here.
You know why? Because it didn't fucking matter. Because
I
that
just
wasn't going to
realized
fucking
that
end anything. What
There's a
Frodo
typo in
was doing
my title.
was going to end everything.
Yeah, and how much of a distraction would it be to get annihilated by a bunch of ghosts at your main gate?
They
It
wouldn't
was
have
the
done it,
wrong
though.
call. It was the bad decision. It makes no sense.
They were following him because of the potential for the oath to be fulfilled, and then if you didn't,
You know
hold it
what? This
fulfilled,
just sounds
then
like
they
Murphy
wouldn't-
Brown is a Legolas sympathizer. Are you Legolas fanboy? Is that what it is?
I mean, he's pretty cool.
No, I don't really care too much about the elves.
What the fuck?
They're just they're fucking high and mighty all the time. How could you sympathize with them?
We're just gonna
You
They're
know what?
horses.
update the title because the
Thank you,
title's
Tessalon.
misspelled.
Hey,
No, that's
I
the
don't know how that
Rohan. The
happened.
Rohan people have horses.
That
Okay,
is
yeah, they
true,
have
they
some
are the
horses.
horses.
They do. They are. Yep. But when the elves
simply do
speak
not know
fucking
how that
Elvish to the Rohirrim's horses,
This
what happens?
conversation is
They
going
can
so
run
far over
faster.
my head.
No,
And
that's
Shadowfax
Gandalf
is
that did that.
Cool.
And that
Lord
was
of all
Shadowfax.
horses.
And Shadowfax
Lord of all
is like
horses.
a
Goddamn.
demigod horse.
Love him. Love Shadowfox.
That's got
Yeah,
nothing
he's
to do with
friends
the elves.
Legolas.
Bob's now attacking officers trying to detain him. Jesse, can you
Wait,
stop?
What?
so- hold on. Are you telling me right now at the exact 30 fucking minute mark
Yep.
that he's been found again?
And now he's
Fuck
attacking
me.
officers saying that he's not coming back apparently.
Oh my god.
Wait, what?
Can I motion for
You
summary
caught him?
judgment now?
Wait, you caught him, but he's not coming back?
Do me a
Wait,
favor and motion for a directed verdict on the docket.
why is he not coming back if you caught him?
He's
Yeah, why?
attacking officers.
'Cause
He
he's
doesn't want to
dumb?
come back.
He can't make that choice. He needs to just be put in handcuffs and brought back here.
Trying.
Like any other person charged with serious assault and killings would be. Like the same way Lizzie Byrne was, and the same
This is
way
why I don't
fucking
take
Josiah
these
Wayne
cases.
was.
Peter, if that's okay.
What?
Can I what?
Is it the one that I'm?
Slap
Oh,
my subpoena.
I was making sure it wasn't. You're asking me.
Yeah, if it's. Is it ready?
Do the guide. Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you now.
Man, it took them exactly 30 minutes to find him.
Yep, 30 minutes of my life that I will not get back.
So he was
An
just
hour
found
and
at the
a half,
exact
right?
30-minute mark, Grayson. I want to.
It's up to you. You've already let
I
him
don't think I've ever heard Grayson laugh like that.
There's a song from The Wedding Singer I really want to sing that Adam Sandler sings at the beginning.
R2's
I wanna grow old with you. That one?
No,
No, that
no,
one's
no,
that's
not
a nice
that
one.
one. No,
It's the one
Kill
where he hopes
Me.
she chokes.
Pretty, please. I'm on my knees. Kill me.
That's not
That
a
one.
song. That's just like ad-libbing to a song.
Carter, is paperwork being put in relation to subpoenas?
Yeah, I'm just getting Tessa to sign it now.
Well, as the defendant was found at the 30-minute mark, I want to kill.
Yeah, but that the 30-minute mark is.
Well, I don't know.
too late.
Am I
That's-
okay to sign that? Because I'm.
Well, the thing is, it's
I'm placing this back into continuance. We're rescheduling it. Fuck my
Well,
life.
it's about this case. I don't know if I'm.
Oh, look at me. I'm a serial killer. I'm just not gonna go to court even though I'm in
confliction applies to
custody.
this, but I guess it'd be
We're
fine.
rescheduling. Is he good
So
to
I
be
don't
put
think
on a
that should
hold
be.
until
Okay, Grayson,
trial?
let me just ask you this right now. If Lizzie Byrne was attacking cops because she didn't want to come to our serious assault and killings trial, we'd say put her in the fucking handcuffs and get her here. Would we not?
You've already let people go to fuck home.
Oh, I did. I hate my life.
Hey, he's in
It's alright.
custody.
Okay,
Your
great.
Honors.
There are now other things going.
Great. He's gonna be held until trial. You have to request a bail hearing like everybody else.
And this is why I don't
I managed to be on duty the other night.
Great, good. So
Hmm?
there's a warrant. So,
If he had a
they still
warrant
have
out,
to
I'm
request a
just
bail
curious how he
hearing
had
then.
managed to
Any
be
else
on
get in
duty.
there?
I think just probably none of the cops knew he had a warrant or something. Like
Yeah,
I
I
don't.
think
Please
that's what
do.
happened.
Yeah,
Oh.
please do.
Okay, I can do that.
I didn't know he had a warrant.
You could, Murphy?
Yeah, I didn't either.
know.
No.
But we generally don't know those things.
Yeah.
Alright, I don't know what I'm gonna do with the rest of my day.
This poor man.
Request and also paperwork pending.
Should we make a fake death certificate for Murphy?
Did y'all notice
I don't
how
have my
Rosa
crayons.
got the hell out of here real
Yeah,
fast
anyone
when
have
she
crayons?
realized what was going on? These are the people I work with.
Hold on.
That's the dip, Murphy.
Hold on. I think I found it. Someone dropped a
Yeah,
crayon
it's her
back here.
friend that didn't show up for court. Why,
Here, Kiki.
why isn't she
Alright,
covered?
I've gone and fucking placed this officially on
Found
the
a crayon
docket
on the
back
floor.
and scheduling. I'm pretty bullshit,
Not on
bullshit,
paper or
bullshit.
anything.
Aw,
He's already on his feet.
damn it.
This is some
No, I know.
bullshit, yeah, it is.
Next time.
Do you think we could ask Shits and Giggles to make us specifically fake death certificates.
All right, so this
Maybe.
is 100% not
Yes.
happening now.
Interesting.
I would really like,
Like,
to
just for us,
understand
not for sale,
why
just
this-
for us.
I'll be entirely honest with you, Braun. My guess is he's probably going to request a bail hearing immediately.
Yeah, I'm
Oh my
guessing that
God.
too. Which will be fine that he'll have to come back in here after trying to not come in here, and I love that. Oh my god, I didn't mean to cackle so loudly. That was supposed to be an evil cackle to my.
I love that.
Low little cackle to yourself.
Oh, welcome
Evil
back.
cackle to myself, yeah. That wasn't a cackle, that was a full-on evil laugh. Mine was like.
I have freaked people out
Did you
with my
talk
evil
to
laugh.
Grayson?
The evil
I
sound
don't know,
kicked
like
in.
dogs
I'll
and
save it
dickhead
for another day.
kind of
No,
laugh.
I sound like that little dog.
You're gonna wait
that
for another
little
day?
dog from
Because
some old
honestly,
ass
I'm not,
cartoon where he like
I'm not
is always
comfortable
like
getting a class
I
too.
laughing.
would never refer to
But it's also like a peace of mind on one hand, not actually comfortable with it on the other.
I mean,
Only when
even
it's
if you
desired
buy it
for
and just keep it
cars.
in your apartment and never use it, I guess.
You just want to be a justified bitch.
No, of course. I wait for the day that somebody crosses that line. I'm like, thank God I've
Also,
been
you
waiting
could
to
get
unguard
the
this
license right
fucking
and just
blade
not buy the
guard
class
on my
2.
No, you
tongue
have to buy the
for
class
days
2
that you
immediately
can't
and register it.
imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And I shred him to pieces.
But I mean, it doesn't mean
Into
you have
tiny
to
little
have it
chunks.
all the time on you.
It's weird to me that you have to immediately buy it and
destroyed.
register it.
Measured, weighed, and found wanting.
Probably because there's a judge right then, you know?
Yeah.
You don't have any excuse to
not
not have it
every.
registered.
Yeah, I guess if you have a reason to get a license, then
Then you have reason to
Like
go buy
mine.
you
it.
have,
To have
then
the
you
gun.
should actually have it.
Javon, stop simping at everybody who's a little bit taller than the average.
It's only. I'm pretty sure it's just him. Have you seen anybody? Oh, there's that one other guy that was really tall. That's
Hutch.
right.
Let's talk about Hutch.
He's
How
kind
do you
of.
feel about Hutch?
That's all he's got, though. Like, his personality is not so striking.
You prefer Michael Myers to Hutch?
Wait, what?
He's the tall, silent type, you know?
Oof.
I'm just saying.
Huh.
Hutch can be a bit, well, his ego writes a lot of checks that his body can't cash. I just want to say that line all the fucking time ever since I heard it in Top Gun. God damn.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
There's some phone subpoenas in the search warrants thing. I don't know if anyone has seen them yet.
I've seen them.
Once a bail hearing, he'll have to be brought back here because there's a hot request going in for him. Yep. Oh, I'm not somebody.
I'm talking about my case from yesterday. It's unrelated to this case. Actually, no, yeah, you're good.
So are they bringing him back? I'm confused.
All right, so what's
sounds
going
like
on
it's
right now?
being rescheduled. He'll be on a
Why
hut
are we
until
still
then.
here? Why
He
am
has
I
the
still
option
here?
of
Possible
coming
bail
in for a bail
hearing for
hearing
your
right now.
client, who's now your client because you're getting paid for this to represent somebody.
well, but-
They're your
but-
client now.
But he doesn't need a lawyer for a bail hearing, does he?
Not technically, no, but it looks like you're sticking around anyway.
Does it look that way? Because I'm not so sure.
Yeah, you are moving around now. You are
I showed up.
mobile.
I showed up for a court case.
Bail hearing's part of a court case.
No, a bail hearing is like 20
He
minutes.
requested representation, lad. So, I guess he technically does need a lawyer.
James Hayes. What a wonderful choice for a lawyer. He's actually signed in as a public defender. You should actually get him because he doesn't do anything except for Cerberus.
Alright, that's fair. Why don't you give him a call for me because I'm trying to get somebody to have a look at something first.
He's not going to pick up my phone call.
Basically, the guy downstairs, he's going on a 24-hour hold so we can try and get the subpoena turned back around and we can see if Bob dies because he's apparently in a really bad shape right now.
Alright,
Why is there
perfect.
so much
Oh.
milk on the desk?
Milk? Oh, there is milk. People want strong bones, I guess.
Bye, Rosa. Enjoy your Saturday. Thanks for the help.
Yeah, really. Thanks for the help yesterday when I needed you for the first time ever.
The case didn't happen, just like I said. You can't be mad about that.
Oh. Oh my.
They're on channel 3, Aaron.
I'm very curious about this. Bob seems to be in bad shape.
How can you get mad at someone for being
what?
right about something that isn't going to
He
happen
just said
that
that
you
Bob seems
said
to
you
be
would
in
help
bad
with?
shape.
Who did?
The officers.
Oh,
mean,
what
he
a
did-
shame.
He did attack a bunch of PD who were trying to bring him in, I think.
What a
I'm sorry,
shame.
what? I was busy doing important paperwork items. My inbox is definitely not empty.
I said, how can you get mad at someone for being correct about something not happening that you agreed to help with?
Alright,
I'm
if this
trying to
isn't
think of a
gonna
scenario where that would be
happen
the
today, I'm
case.
probably
Here's
gonna
the
duck
scenario.
out.
I guess if I
Rosa
was really
had an
looking
appeal.
forward to that event, I would
We got a
be
few more
upset
minutes.
about
Okay.
it. That would be
Okay, but
about
why
it.
upset at me?
Yeah,
Okay, listen. Rosa had an appeal yesterday,
I want to go get out. of these
and
clothes
Kennedy,
go do some
once
stuff.
again, not available. You know, asked me to cover for that one. You know, I actually got communicated to about that, and I said sure. But
You doing okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
So it was not going to happen.
Do you want company?
I just have to go run some errands.
All right. Let me know if you wanna hang out or anything, since I can be
Yeah.
off duty today.
I will.
And stay safe, all right?
Yeah. Jesus fucking Christ, there's so much blood out here. I'm gonna get her into some new clothes. Okay, jacket. What do we want for jacket? Sure, we're gonna put it on 14 right now. What's she gonna wear? Thanks. It's her court hair. She'll throw on like extensions or a wig or something for court. I don't want the long suit. Well, she wore the cashmere court coat last night. Oh, not that one. Yeah, because I like wearing hats, but I don't want to wear the same hairstyle as every other person who wears hats. She would be wearing long sleeves. I hate that a lot of these hairstyles don't work with the hood. Like the ponytail doesn't. Cause I love the long line hoodie. We're gonna go with that. Pants. I go probably the usual pant. Honestly, we're probably gonna go with the go-to. Then hair color. Let's have her be bald. Let's just have her be bald. Yeah, we might have her keep the braid. Yeah, we might keep that for today. Then her sunglasses. I'll go back old school, like she used to wear. Alright. No. I'll have a strike of color with those. Hmm. Yeah, actually, we'll go back to. We'll roll with that. We used to wear the blue check shirt a lot. We're gonna head to the vault and then she's gonna go probably up north. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh boy. That was scary.
Hi.
Hello.
Have a good day.
You do. $5,000. I think that's Thomas. I just had to have a heart attack that my bike wasn't there. I see Peapod. I see Candy Pod. See ya. Everyone, hey, don't go off by yourself tomorrow, okay? Veronica, yeah, okay. Also, Veronica is going off on her own. Part of why I've started going to the Vima Bowl more too is because it's harder to get to. Or easier to get to, rather. The Ranger Tower is harder to get to sometimes. Is my music not playing? I feel like my music stopped playing. It did. I didn't realize I'd gone through the entire playlist already. It's a 2-hour playlist. I thought it seemed quiet. But this is a genuinely, I like coming here because there's just such a vibe to being in an empty outdoor arena space. There's just such a vibe to it. The only downside is, like, I can never get it just right so that she's sitting on the step. Like, I can't get it just right, and that's close enough.
He could not pay me enough to touch it.
It's close enough, I think.
I'm so over being a TV actor.
Stop being one, lady.
I don't do porn anymore. Why?
That's the other reason why I love coming up here. Is it's because, like, your character's having, like, this serious, like, contemplative moment. And then they're just saying, like, all the shit. So, what is V thinking about right now? She, quite literally since last night, has just been having flashes of what happened when the terror had her. She's also had flashes of what happened during her time with her ex-wife, because to her, it's one and the same. Torture's torture. She is thinking about the fact that she's terrified of what's going to happen with Polly. The fact that he came to the firehouse and sprayed down locals and took their blood and wrote blood on the wall. She doesn't know. She doesn't know what to do. For as smart as Veronica can be, she makes dumb choices like going off on her own. But a lot of that comes down to Veronica has always had a negative sense of self. She thinks anything that happens to her, she deserves. There's this whole lore behind her. With her birthday, she was born on Friday the 13th in 1994. So, in her family, I forget which side of her family I had it be on, but her family has this belief, we'll say, that a member of the family born on Friday the 13th was born to bear all the bad luck and misfortune of the family. Is what one side of her family believes. So, you know, there's part of her family that believed that from the time she was born, she was cursed to have a life of bad luck. And her life in Los Santos has been very counter to that. But her life back in Jersey fed into that because she was married off into a family that is very heavily involved in organized crime. She was molded into the perfect killer for them, the perfect torturer for them. She didn't like doing it. I mean, part of her liked it, but that's because they nurtured that part of her. And she was always at their beck and call. Her ex-wife was manipulative and played her role to a T in keeping Veronica ensnared in the family until Veronica finally broke away. But Veronica feels like everything that happens to her in Los Santos that is bad, she deserves for the things that she did before Los Santos. And the terror fed into that because she has 30 tally marks carved into her arm. 15 on one side, 15 on the other is how I play it. Marking the 30 people that the terror was able to confirm that she had tortured and or killed. Veronica counts that number at 35 now because she finds herself to be complicit in the torture of her sisters and the torture of JB and the death of Wesley Arnold. She holds herself accountable for those things, even though logically none of those things are her fault. She thinks she deserves the things that are happening, so she just goes with it and puts herself in those situations. True. True. So she's just thinking about all these things while she's sitting here. I think B is gonna head to the hospital soon. Maybe. She's so in her head about things right now. Like, she's back to... a state of mind she was in right after everything happened with the terror. I forgot that the hangman's around. I don't think the hangman's gonna go after B. I don't think that's a thing that's gonna happen. And like, Girlie's got enough going on. Oh! Oh no! I think that's fairly close by.
Hey, Dollface! What's good in the hood? Yeah, he's cute, but he got all butthurt because I asked him.
Like, I'm pretty sure that's pretty close by here.
I don't know, he's so fashion forward and meticulous.
Like, I know that tree in that spot. I think that's a rash guard. I don't know if it's... I think that's Donnie rash guard based on the clown face. Does V know what? That's Donnie Rashguard. She's pretty sure that's a Rashguard. And she's pretty certain she knows that that's probably close by.
You know who I am? I can ruin you.
She's spent enough time wandering around over here that she's pretty sure. Pretty much anything I'd recognize V would, because I've learned to recognize it by how much I wander around on V. But I don't know how close by it is. Like, I had... Like, it looks like it's over... Like, I feel like it's over near the watchtower. There's a lot of places that look like that in the city. So I don't know for a fact that it's close by. But I feel like it is. But the hangman is so brazen. And that's one of the funny things. Is the hangman is just so brazen about it. But I mean, she's fairly certain it's in the city. Somewhere up around that area.
Hey, you got a laptop about?
Huh?
You got a laptop about?
I don't know.
God damn it.
Is that Craig? I thought she would because she's on a bike. But she doesn't have a laptop. I got this thing up to 140 earlier. Yeah, it was Donnie Ashgard. Fair. The asset fees for motorcycles aren't awful. My asset fees total with my prairie and bike is like 4,000. And the prairie is 3,000 of that. Trying to figure out what's for dinner tonight. So, once I have dinner, I'm probably gonna end stream, go eat, and then maybe come back.
I'll check for you in the car.
Get out of my way! Get out of my way! Move! Where's Xavier Valentine? Move! Where is he?
Yo, what up?
Hello.
You scared me. I wondered who this was.
What do you mean I scared you?
Oh.
I just didn't feel like taking the extensions out after court.
Yeah. She lost her car. That's awesome.
Today's been a bad day.
Yeah, for you and me both.
Hmm?
You and me both.
What happened to you? I saw you cleaning the wall at the fire station.
Yeah, Star Shift 3, Polyrovia texted me saying, I love you 100% and will even kill for you. But why do the EMS think I hate them? I already settled my score with Ali and I lost my voice over this shit. Then within seconds of that, the terror trotted out. And then right after that, Polly started shooting up all the locals at the fire station and then wrote on the wall in blood. So,
Bubba 96, 76.
why has today been a bad day for you?
I'm
surprised you haven't heard all about it.
Alright, let's talk. I woke up to like a barrage of messages in FTO channels, but...
Yeah, I honestly... You wanna see what it was all about? I'm gonna show you a message right now, and you'll see exactly how petty it was. And you know what I did? I didn't even speak because I couldn't. Why? You just got food. How did I do that again? I keep doing this. Every time I open your text, I saved this picture for some reason. There. There was a fucked up situation, and that's all I said. There was 2 triage points. Cops didn't know where to take people and was taking them to the wrong place.
And it was one big scene? Oh, and it was one big scene?
Yeah.
They should have been triaging at the same spot if they were close by.
No, have a look here. Have a look at the map. I took a picture of the GPS just so I had proof that what I said wasn't that bad. How?
What?
Okay,
You sent me the map.
Never mind, never mind. I scrolled up by accident and clicked the food, and I was like, how did the food come back?
Wait, why are there 2 triage points for that?
So, context. There was shooting in Polito and shooting on Chiliad.
Okay.
Now, the triage points is 1 at the hunting grounds, 2, get this, Grapeseed Airfield.
Why?
That's my point. How is that even... You know, the thing
Did
is...
PD set up the triage points, or did EMS set
No.
up the triage?
Storm did.
Alright, that should never... we always
look-
triage in one spot.
And then, so that's why I did that, that 311, because I just thought it was messy, and that I just wanted to, like, state that we should be using one spot.
I
in the
have
picture,
never...
Have you seen where the 1012ing for the call at the lighthouse?
Yeah. I have never seen it where, for one active, we triage in 2 spots. They always condense down because it's easier for PD. I have never seen us have 2 triage spots. If it's 1 active, we have 1 triage point because it's easier for PD to hold it down and
They
protect.
got rid of all their trainees because they didn't think it was, it's good for trainees. So Will and Storm left their trainees here and went out on a life flight. Yep.
I'm sorry. What?
And Storm stood behind me in front of everyone and was talking badly about me.
If you have trainees, you take the trainees. They get the experience.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. Hello?
Before they left.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm just calling because I just looked at a newspaper and Dante went in for 1,440 months, so I'm
He's
pretty
on
sure
a
it was
hut.
him.
That's a hut charge there.
Oh yeah, that's a 24-hour hold, isn't it?
I might go up and see if he's still at prison.
I might join you there.
Yeah, I'm down at the hospital if you want to come down.
Okay, yeah, I was thinking about going on duty soon because I'm signed up for the thing in an hour and a
I
half.
forgot about that, but I'm not in a headspace to do that today, so someone else can handle it.
You're doing it tomorrow then?
I don't know. But I'm gonna let you go because I was in the middle of talking to Charlotte about something, but I wanted to make sure I picked up your call.
Okay.
Alright, bye.
Bye.
Alright. Sorry about that. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't something, like, urgent.
Okay. Yeah. Storm was just talking about me out here, and when I tried to, like, when I heard what she was saying, I walked over and said that I didn't appreciate it, and I was like, I was trying to sort of say, like, what I did, but she kept shouting over me, telling me that I can't tell her how to do a job, and then, Marcus stepped in because he heard everything and tried to tell her to stop, and, that it's not fair because it was, like, 2 against 1, that nobody was speaking, they were just being, like, rude, and then, Kiki then told Marcus off for standing up for me.
Did anyone at any point involve Kiki in the conversation?
No, I was going to, but then they started talking about me, and I wanted them to stop, so I went over
Yeah,
to tell them to stop.
it was probably less about you, more about, you know, she's standing right there
Oh,
as a member of
yeah,
command, and no
that's
one's
what it was.
explaining
Yeah.
to her what the hell is going on.
No, but the thing is, like, I was actively trying to go over to her, but they were talking very loudly about me behind my back. Saying that I was the... That message that you saw was the one thing that ruined the entire situation, apparently. I made it 10 times more stressful, they couldn't handle it, and I ruined everything because of that one message. And they were like, an EMS getting on duty and messing everything up. I was like, I was on duty the whole time listening to what was happening. I didn't just clock on. I was here, you know, sorting my shit out.
Yeah, that situation in and of itself sounds like a mess.
The only reason I didn't clock off was because I'd offered to take Justine out.
Gotcha.
But I, honestly, I was going to go to bed. I
don't
you know,
blame
it was
you.
that bad.
It just sounds like that situation was a mess. EMS never determines the triage point. Ever. In my experience, PD has always designated the triage spot so that they can set up a perimeter and protect the triage point if need be.
You know what? I literally, when everybody was standing here, I just said to them, please guys, if you ever need to set a triage point, make sure it's near there, but we shouldn't have to do that. I honestly said that to the trainees. I stood here with the trainees, and guess what? Clark went off duty because someone I know rolled it up. He went off duty so he could put his armor on and get his gun and shoot them if he needed to. And then he went back on duty so that he could, you know, work still. But the point is, if you think that you have to defend yourself, you don't go off duty, you call 78s. If you think someone's going to do something, 77s if it's just a thought. If you know they're going to do something, 78s, right?
Yeah. I think...
And,
not to speak in defense of that, but Clark might have been on edge from the earlier incidents we had on shift, of the Rovias.
This was just Pigeon.
Yeah, but I think he was probably still a bit, on edge.
He said he just wanted to shoot them.
Oh, God.
It was just, if he'd have shot them, just know that he would have never come back, probably.
Yeah, you know, that's fair. Did he have reason to think Pigeon was coming after him? Like, did something happen? Did he have reason to think Pigeon was gonna hurt him?
No, he just pulled up in a car with his friend in it. It was a self-transport, quite obviously.
Huh.
And he made a joke about me, but, you know, me and Pigeon always, like, me and Justine have just helped him twice. Today has been a fuckfest, not gonna lie. It's been so busy. We've been back-to-back calls. Serial killers are around, sniffing me in the head and telling me I'm their acquaintance. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't mean to laugh about that, but that is just, that's a weird one.
Yeah, it's the hangman. And his buddy, I just called him weird. And now he's after me too, so...
He has a friend now!
No, they have 3. The other 2 were in prison, yes, the last time he was around. And now, guess what? The guy that ran over my dog, that Storm told that we were, you know, just talk shit about. He's now texting me, asking me if I needed to know his name. Yeah, so she's run and cried to him again. If he comes here again and touches me, I will... I'm done with people's shit.
And shit is this?
What?
Oh, the hangman just posted a picture with somebody in the background with their hands up.
Oh, that was a while ago.
No,
I think that's already been
minutes
dealt.
ago.
Yeah. I think that's been dealt with already.
Like,
PD was calling them and stuff. I was trying to tell them when we were on scene earlier.
Also, I guess the Polito pet vet stuff is up and running.
I think I saw
I'm
text about that yesterday.
I am only using Little Paws because Kiki's my vet. Nothing against Polito Pet's vet clinic, but like Little Paws is my vet clinic of choice.
Anyone have his number? It ends in 3300.
No, but you could probably ask Aaron to look it up for you.
True.
But, I don't know. I think you're gonna be an FTO soon, so just keep your head up. I know it sucks when people are people.
They're trying to be FTO too, and probably will get it before me, knowing my luck.
I think you'll have FTO sooner than you think.
Why is that?
Well, you've already talked to Kiki and set up a time to...
I don't think we set up a time, did we?
I mean, probably within the next week, I'd imagine, yeah?
Yeah.
Just reach out to her and see if you can set up a time.
She's
I was
just
hungry.
taken a trainee. She's just taken a trainee. I am actually done with this shit. Like, what's the point? And the thing, I've been approved to take both that guy and the other Tilly out together, so I'll do that next time. Their trainee session earlier got messed up early because they got left here when they were supposed to be going with their FTOs, but
Yeah, give me a moment. I gotta make a phone call real quick.
Hello?
Hello.
What's up?
Question. How much... I just heard of the shit show that happened earlier.
Which one?
The one where 2 trainees that were taken out were left at Viceroy for whatever reason during a big situation, and then whatever happened with the 2 triage points thing, and
So I don't know pretty much anything about it.
Gotcha.
I was just standing there, vibing, not even on duty, when all of a sudden Marcus just starts yelling about people being dramatic and shit, and I'm like, hello? What? Hello? Whoa.
So, my understanding of the situation right now is there was the massive scene up in Polito. Somehow, Storm ended up determining a triage point or something. Charlotte had 311 EMS from E5. Please make it more clear when where you want people to triage. I've seen 2 separate triage points. Storm replied there is 2 separate triage points. For whatever reason, for one incident, you had triage in Polito and triage on the Grapeseed Airfield. And according to Charlotte, EMS set up the second triage point.
It is possible they couldn't transport those patients, though.
Yeah.
Without treating them. Yeah,
but,
I don't know any of the context. I just thought it was ridiculous that people were yelling, and I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, Charlotte sent me, like, she had taken a photo of the GPS at the time. It looks like Storm and whoever were 10-12 at the lighthouse. And
Will, because he had the helicopter.
Yeah, and the blips were on Chiliad, but they were in a location where they would have been able to come down the other side towards the triage point from what I can see by the map. It seems like it was just an overall weird situation, but I guess they left the trainees at Viceroy because, quote-unquote, it wouldn't be good for them.
Storm was saying that she asked them if they even wanted to go, and they said no, or didn't answer, or something. And she just didn't want to wait for them. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, that's...
No, I wish I had an answer for
Yeah,
that. I genuinely have no idea what happened.
I'm just so confused about what happened. I'm like, that shouldn't happen. If you have trainees and they've been... Just put them in the heli and take them with you.
I have grabbed a number of trainees just by the arm and gone, all right, we're going.
Like, because they are your responsibility when you have them. Like... I'm just like, oh boy, and I guess there's just a lot of other stuff going on, because I guess the situation you showed up to was Charlotte had heard them talking loudly about her and, you know, didn't appreciate it, because it's like, just talk to me if you have an issue, and XYZ. And I'm just like, okay, sounds like it's been a mess today.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, there's what else? There was something else I wanted to say, but I don't know what it is.
Tommy apparently wants to talk to me too, and I'm like, oh, okay.
I don't know. Tommy's been off lately.
Tommy's not even on duty anymore.
Okay, cool. And he wanted to talk. I'm assuming he was on the EMS train.
I'm assuming so. It was when the trial was getting started and they were trying to do stuff.
Yeah.
The first attempt.
Apparently Dante is up in prison now, by the way.
Why?
And it seems like he's on a 24-hour hold.
Oh, okay. I know why. Never mind.
Yeah.
He was one of those who took him, wasn't he?
Motherfucker got caught.
Oh my, I mean, and also apparently, I don't know if you were in the room, apparently, Bob was attacking the PD that was trying to apprehend him, saying he didn't want to go back and wouldn't go to the courtroom or something.
Jesus.
Yeah,
let me take a look at the newspaper here. Vinny Pistone, Randy Bullitt, Zoe Levi, Hutch Hutcherson, Dante Thomas. 40 months.
Oh my god.
That's my brother-in-law.
Yeah.
I'm so proud.
Yeah?
I am so proud of him.
Not really much you can do.
I'm gonna send him a thank you basket or something at some point.
Oh, for kidnapping?
Yes. I mean, I'm gonna say you couldn't have waited until after the trial, motherfucker.
Yeah, they couldn't have waited just a little bit. He wasn't going anywhere.
Just a little bit.
Please.
Please, just let us have our trial and then you can take him.
Yeah, you could take him on the way out.
Yeah. You're breaking him out of the prison transport, but not for the reason PD thinks.
He was in the room for a minute.
He ran out saying he had to talk to Murphy.
Yeah.
It would have been hilarious if Happy hadn't noticed the shotgun and didn't say anything.
Oh yeah, we all just thought he ran off and was gonna get contempt of court and then just died.
Oh, that would have been great.
I wonder where they took him. I wonder if they were taking him for HOA court or something.
I don't know. They probably wanted answers.
I just realized my radio is in my car.
Oh, are you going on duty?
Yeah, I was going to. I was running around Vinewood just now because the first location that I wanted, I'm pretty. Was it you that told me Opal wanted it?
Yeah, but she's not gonna be around for quite a
Yeah.
while.
And Nancy was telling me. So Nancy didn't tell me who wanted it, even though I already know. But she made a point of saying, but we do have this thing where if they're inactive or not around for a while to come claim it, they eventually lose it. And I was like, oh,
So she
okay.
probably knows that Opal.
She probably knows that the person who it's probably been a while. I just don't know how long it is, you know, before they go,
Yeah.
all right, well, you lose it.
Yeah. All right, then.
So I've been trying to find another spot. I found another spot, and then she told me, oh, that's been claimed by someone that's waiting to get approved.
Damn.
Yeah. There's some other places that like they're not pretty like the other ones are, but I could make it work.
Gotcha.
I just don't want it to be hidden and no one know it's there, you know?
Yeah.
But even Nancy was like, you give me Vinewood vibes, so I think it would suit you.
Bet.
And I don't want to put in Mirror Park because she has clean getaway there, which I told her. Vespucci is an option, but I'd rather have it in Vinewood.
Yeah, because it would fit the Vinewood vibe.
It fits the Vinewood vibe, but also I want Tessa to be able to visit it without risking getting attacked.
Yeah.
Because, like, even Nancy was like, is Tessa going to be involved? And I was like, oh, no, this is just for me. And I was like, would that change anything? And she's like, well, it means you wouldn't be able to put it anywhere that has a gang. And I was like, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, unless it's like Polito.
That's
Because
very
Mayhem's
far.
pretty chill.
They did try to kill her once.
Yeah, that's the other issue is that, you know, they might not be chill with Tessa, but they're generally chill with cops.
Plus, they have patchwork, so.
Yeah. Alright, I'll see you in a few then.
Mm-hmm. Okay, bye-bye.
Alright, bye. Alright, Kiki's coming on duty. I might stay off for a little bit because my head is just not on right now.
Yeah. Alright.
I'm pretty sure we can consider Max missing. I don't think it was a head pop.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Well, I guess there's probably already a report for it, right?
Probably. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream here because I have a feeling dinner's gonna be ready shortly. I can't quite tell what it is. So, we're gonna have a mug of tea. Watch the sun set over the horizon over there, but watch the pretty colors. The only reason I'm ending is because dinner's gonna be soon, and I don't like leaving stream hanging. Also, I'm still trying to figure out what the heck is going on with my OBS stuff. And why it keeps dropping like that. So we are going to send it over to Charlotte. So you'll probably see me on her stream. I'm just gonna dip for now. And I will probably be back tomorrow. Hopefully it doesn't drop tomorrow. Bye.